Hello everyone, my name is Ifeoluwa Bamidele and this is my environmental video project for Global Environmental Health class of Spring 2022. So this is a short report on how a billion-dollar industry is polluting or has polluted the Bangladeshi town of Hazaribagh. We will be talking today about Bangladesh's toxic tanneries. Table of contents, purpose, introduction. We're going to talk about why this was a problem, the solutions, and a summary. My aim today is to raise awareness about the effects these tanneries have on environmental and occupational health in Hazaribagh, the present condition of Hazaribagh, the effects of these tanneries on residents and workers, the roles these tanneries have played, and the government's role in regulating these tanneries. Quick background, Hazaribagh is a small town in Old Town Dhaka, Bangladesh, and it is bordered by the Buriganga River. This was an issue because these tanneries violate environmental safety laws by illegally discharging waste such as chromium, chloride, lead, sulfates, sulfides, nitrates, and zinc. These chemicals are used in all stages of leather processing to convert raw hides to finished leather. These chemicals are released into the environment, disposed improperly, and eventually end up contaminating whatever environment they are found in. Here is a map that illustrates how this waste flows and eventually pollutes its environments, as is represented by the arrows here and the highlighted parts which represents the tanneries. Environmental issues caused by this pollution includes that of the Buriganga River. Thousands depend on this river, shown on the left, for activities of daily living, food irrigation, and goods transportation. However, right now it is considered a septic tank as nothing can survive in it anymore. In addition, people still use it despite its look and its state for whatever activities they have to do. The Department of Environment performed a chemical analysis of the wastewater released by these tanneries. Here you see the regular levels that they should be at in the third column. The fourth and fifth column reveal the levels that they are actually at, which is just way above what they should be. These tanneries also presented a problem because they violated child labor laws by employing kids as young as 11. Children should work no more than 5 hours a day. That is the established law for adolescents in Bangladesh. However, children in these tanneries were working 12 to 14 hours a day in toxic conditions, as is seen in this picture. There was also a violation of occupational health and safety laws, as workers received no protection from the toxic chemicals that they work with. Here is a bath that contains the hides and a bunch of chemicals that are used to remove the hair from the hides, and the workers in here are working in here with no protection. As a result of these conditions, many tannery workers present with all forms of skin diseases, jaundice, kidney-related disease, diarrhea, and fever. According to a study performed between tannery and non-tannery workers, tannery workers generally present with more skin conditions than their non-tannery working counterparts. These include red and swollen fingers, scaling hands, or itching hands. And this picture on the left illustrates a skin fissure, which is one of the issues tannery workers generally present with, and it is simply multiple breaks on the skin. To resolve the pollution issues caused by these tanneries, in 2003, the Bangladeshi government launched a relocation project. Now, this was to move the tannery districts to Savar, another town in Bangladesh. This was still delayed as of 2012, But finally, in 2017, after the government shut down the power to these tanneries, they eventually were forced to relocate, and this happened. This has happened as of 2018. Although the tannery district has been moved to a different location, the issue still continues. The Dalishwari River in Savah is currently being polluted again by these tanneries, as said by this local resident on the left. Now, according to the TBS News, the Department of Environment has closed down the operation of 7 tanneries for polluting the Dalishwari River because they continue to discharge untreated liquid effluents. Effluent simply refers to the waste that these factories release. Proposed solutions to stop the pollution of Bangladeshi towns by these tanneries include educating tannery workers, increasing the number of inspectors and unscheduled inspections, the immediate regulation of tannery pollution through a creation of a central effluent treatment plant, improved working conditions in tanneries, the cleanup of Hazaribagh, and the eradication of child labor. In summary, there is an ongoing humanitarian crisis in Bangladesh because of pollution that is caused by the illegal and unsafe release of toxic waste from tanneries. These tanneries violate environmental health, safety, and child labor laws. The tanneries were successfully moved out of Hazaribagh in 2017 but continue to pollute Savah, their current home. To solve this, governmental laws need to be established and enforced to prevent more pollution, to clean up the current pollution, and to keep the people of Hazaribagh safe. For more information, you can visit any of these websites that I used to prepare my presentation. Thank you for listening.